Welcome to the Black A History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Though I briefly covered the trailer for the gay romantic drama Norwegian Dream earlier on this channel, I finally got to see this movie after it debuted on Tubi, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Tubi has a bunch of great movies in the LGBTQ film section, and I'm still only just scratching the surface, but I think you should put Norwegian Dream on your list of Tubi movies to watch, especially since Tubi is free here in Canada, the US, the UK, Mexico, Panama, and several other countries. Norwegian Dream debuted in 2023 and apparently was first distributed in Germany, but has a largely Polish creative team. Though this film takes place in Norway, this film is mostly about Polish working class people who are trying to make a new life for themselves in Norway. Poland and Norway are pretty close neighbors on the map, and according to Wikipedia, Polish people are the largest immigrant group in Norway. Norway has way more progressive rights for gay people, so it makes sense that Polish gay men would and could tell their stories in Norway instead of their much more conservative and stricter homeland of Poland. Though many of the characters, like our stars, Robert and Ivar, speak English, some people speak Norwegian, while Polish immigrants speak Polish when not speaking English. The film starts off with the Polish immigrant, Robert, getting trained at his new job at a fishing processing plant. And the handsome Ivar is the one to help him train, even when Robert's boss consistently gives him a hard time. I couldn't help but wonder if his boss is hard on Robert because he's new or if because he's Polish. Ivar sticks out not just for being mild-mannered and patient with Robert, but I'm pretty sure he was the only black person working at the plant, and the fact that his father is one of the managers at the plant makes him stand out even more. Robert and his new friend are having a smoke break outside, and one starts talking about the football game he was watching on his phone being all about politics because some of the players were taking a knee as the national anthem was being sung. So I knew that racist microaggression would lead us to Ivar, and I was right. Ivar can be seen dancing by himself in the distance, and Robert's crew start mocking him. How cliche. But later, many of the factory workers are partying at a local karaoke bar, and of course, Ivar can sing, entrancing Robert even more. Ivar avoids Robert in the bar, obviously because of his shitty friends, but Robert tries to get to know him when these guys aren't around. Robert and Ivar run into each other again at the grocery store, and Ivar offers Robert a musical gig, and since Robert needs the money, they head out and meet Ivar's bandmates. But at the rehearsal gig, a friend of Ivar's catches them together, and Robert immediately gets terrified and leaves. Throughout the film, this will be the main dynamic of these two, which is quite typical for young men coming out. Ivar wants intimacy, but Robert is terrified to be caught. In another heated exchange between the two, when Robert is scared to be intimate with Ivar, he explains to Ivar that on a date back in Poland, he and his date were caught kissing by a group of men, and he stood by and watched as they beat his date up. Trauma for gay men and the real violence we endure seems to be universal. I've never been to Poland or Norway, but had similar experiences, as have many of us. Throughout the movie, stability and money is a huge issue. And because of setbacks at the plant, many of the workers begin to strike at their jobs for better working conditions, but Robert feels the pressure to support his mother to prove his manhood. Can Robert learn to open up to the people in his life? Can he take the risk and be with Ivar, who clearly cares about him? Will he be able to take care of himself and his mother? You'll just have to watch Norwegian Dream and find out. Shout out to Carl Bekele Steinland on bringing black gay men stories from Northern Europe to life with his amazing portrayal of Ivar. I totally believe that these two men cared about each other a lot, and the emotional turmoil they felt trying to be honest and care for each other in this movie was very impressive. Bravo to the cast.